Hey guys, just thought I'd give you a quick update vid on what's happening. Finally got myself a new system here, so I can dispose of the one that's in there. It's an MSI gaming laptop, as it's charging at the moment. NVIDIA graphics. Yeah, let's have a look and see what it's like. First thing you'll notice, it's quite a relatively thin system for what it is, effectively. So if you have a look on this side, we have headphone, microphone, two USB 3 ports, a display port input, HDMI, I believe it's HDMI 2, I think, I don't know what the standard is now, USB 3, gigabit Ethernet, and the Kensington lock. On this side, I apologise guys, I'm not on my desk, but the sun's shining through and it's really hard to see. Just has a DVD recorder, not a Blu-ray recorder, because MSI have been sneaky. What they've done is, let me just demonstrate something quickly. It's my old system here. If I get out the Blu-ray drive from my laptop, you'll notice MSI have actually made it too thick. MSI, I don't know if it's a standard, but MSI seem to have used their own style drives. So I don't know if this is like a new extra slimline thing, but I can only use DVD. I can only play DVDs on this unless I get some form of external adapter for this one. But until then, my autofocus on this is appalling. Give it a quick boot up. First thing you notice, very nice backlit keyboard. Let's go into the BIOS. Of course, this is, being a new system, this is UEFI BIOS, but of course you can get to the legacy BIOS by pressing delete. Right, so it's an AMI BIOS here, American Megatrends, system date, system time, storage information. This thing boots initially off the 128 gig Toshiba SSD, so very quick. Also has 1 terabyte hard drive, which I use for storage of like pictures, films, games, etc. There's no PCI Express SSD on this. This is on the SATA slot. So that's that. I'll leave processor and RAM until the end, until we get into Windows, because it's more fun to show you it that way. So yeah, this is just all trivial options. Function key, Windows key, key swaps. Basically, if you press function and then that, or you can press the function key without having to press the FN key. PCI latency timer, I have no idea what that does. I presume it's something to do with the bandwidth and latency of the PCI Express slot, but there's nothing in there, so it doesn't matter. SATA mode, obviously you've got AHCI, RAID or IDE. Don't want RAID on because I want the drives to be separate. Speed step, that's just, for those of you who don't know, speed step is a way of reducing the load on the processor when it's at idle, so it uses less battery. Supercharger, I think that's something to do with fast charging of Apple devices, but via the USB. Wake up on LAN pretty much does what you expect. It will wake up if it's detecting like activity from the network, so if something's plugged in. Network stack, I'd presume that's something to do with the networking, judged by the name. Intel VT, that's on, that allows you to sort of use virtual machines on this. USB configuration, USB 3 on in the BIOS, so you can boot from USB 3 drives, which is handy. ESX, EHCI, dunno. XHCI, also dunno. So yeah, a lot of complicated options in there, which I'm not prepared to go into. Of course, this thing booting from an SSD is very quick. Look at that, literally a second and we're in. Just type in me password here. And then from typing the password to the desktop, it's, you see there's that activity light there. Middle one means it's charging, that one means it's on, and that one's hard drive / SSD. And we're now at the desktop. This thing is a 1920 1080 resolution, 15.6 inch display. Oh yes, Windows 10 in its privacy options. If we press the Windows key, which oddly is in a weird place, yes, SteelSeries 3 keyboard, loving it. This looks very nice. Windows keys oddly in an odd place. It's over on this side of the keyboard. Normally they're there where the function key is, but they seem to have moved it round. So if you press Windows key and pause, it will take us to the Windows screen. You notice this thing is a beast. Actually, instead of doing this, let's go to the Device Manager, because Device Manager is better at reporting that kind of stuff. So dev management.msc, hang on, that's drv. Dev management.msc. Right, let's have a look here. And if you think the screen looks a bit rubbish, it looks a bit blurry, that's because it does, from my point of view, because I've got display scaling not disabled on some stuff. Right, so here we go. Disk drives, obviously we have the Toshiba SSD and the Hitachi hard drive. Bluetooth, presume it was Bluetooth. Display adapters, HD graphics 5600. Those of you who are quite good with this sort of stuff may already be able to tell what processor this is from, what gen it's from. And a GeForce GTX 970M. This thing is a beast of a card. All of these games so far I've tested: BeamNG, City Car Driving, Euro Truck, Train Sim and OMSI. All run 60 FPS high settings, no problem at all. Of course, these aren't particularly demanding games, but considering it is the second best mobile card Nvidia make, it should have no trouble running pretty much any game I can throw at it. So yeah, that's the beast of a card. Obviously the HLDTST, no, I think that's Hitachi. I'm not sure. DVD RAM drive. SATA controller there. Processor, Intel Core i7 5700HQ. This is the newest i7 that Intel make at this time of making the video. I think they're about to release some Skylake i7s, but I'm not too sure yet. I think they already have, but they're only in like 3 or 4 laptops, and there aren't any high-end chips yet. I mean, these high-end chips were delayed till June this year. The initial release of the Broadwell chips was, I think, about mid 2014, so they were delayed for over a year, I think. But this is a beast of a thing. It's got hyper-threading, so it's quad-core plus hyper-threading. Gives it 8 logical cores. Sound, video and game controllers. Realtek HD audio, obviously, blah 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 blah. USB 3 controller. Quickly, I'll show you the RAM on this thing. 16 gigs of RAM, there we go, look, Intel Core i7, Windows activated, blah, Windows 10. It came with Windows 8.1, just a cheeky upgrade. But yeah, that's pretty much everything I want to talk about, I think. Tomorrow I'll probably be posting a video, or maybe not tomorrow, as soon as I've got it edited, I'll probably be posting a video of my PlayStation Vita repair. Because if we have a look at the moment, you'll notice I've taken it apart already. There's a new Vita inbound from eBay, which I'll be repairing it with, because this one doesn't power on, doesn't charge. So yeah, that'll probably be tomorrow's video, but for now, I hope you enjoyed this. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this video on my new system. Thanks for watching, guys. If you feel free to leave a comment if you have one, and thanks for watching.